Don't worry, this looks like a lot. But I thought I didn't want to wear glasses trying to do this sort of thing, so I thought I'll memorize it. And I thought, well, what's going to fail worse, my memory or the eyes? I really read it. Maybe y'all can read it. It works really well. Two phrases have sort of hit me in this past couple of months, especially in the past couple of weeks. The first one is, "This too shall pass." And it did. The second, and more important, is "a leap of faith." And never before has that phrase meant so much as it did when we decided to become part of the beginning of Fox River Congregational Church. Carolyn and I had been attending First Church in Tosa for a number of years. She was involved with a lot of groups there. I was in the choir. We really liked it. But one of the main reasons we were there was because of money. And when he announced he was going to be part of a church plant in Pewaukee, we decided to take that leap of faith and follow. It's funny because I really didn't know what a church plant was. I mean, there was the obvious. But obviously, it meant a lot more than that. It meant starting a church and growing it from nothing. But of course, it wasn't completely nothing. We had tremendous, tremendous faith and a really strong belief. And that, I was struck by how wherever we gathered, like Lonnie was just mentioning, wherever we gathered, it became a church. An office building, a home, a living room, a movie theater, of course. It didn't matter where we were, and the passage from Matthew in chapter 18 is what's stuck with me all these years. For where 2 or 3 come together in my name, there am I with them. And that has been such a powerful message, especially with this church in these last 10 years. So we met in homes and offices, eventually the movie theater up the road. It was really fun to watch it evolve. We kept coming up with ways to make it better. Everything had to be done quick. We found ways to make it smoother, quicker setup and tear down. We had to be portable and stashable. We got so that we could set up that theater in 20 to 30 minutes tops. And that was altar, candles, flags, keyboard, microphones, computer, sound system, the works. And all that had to be brought out, set up, have a service, torn down, and put away. And it was all kept behind the big screen at the movie theater. And I don't know if you've ever noticed, like if you're there between shows and you're seeing the people sweep the theater, and you kind of sweep it down toward the screen, you know where it all goes? Behind the screen. That was a mess back there. It was pitch black, which was a good thing, because then you really didn't have to see what was back there. All our equipment was kept back there, all during the week. I mean, it was amazing to do that. I remember in the beginning, I told Lonnie I wanted to help in any way that I could. I said that I had a background in music, but I was also a graphic designer and desktop publisher. And those were the skills I probably wanted to focus on with Fox River. I kind of downplayed the music thing. I wasn't sure that's what I wanted to do. And as Lonnie mentioned, we did newsletters, programs and bulletins for many years. We were doing the bulletins in the basement of my house. But when it came time for our first public worship, Lonnie asked if I'd be willing to play. I was less than thrilled. Just really nervous about doing something like that. I didn't have a lot of confidence in my ability. I remember that first service like it was yesterday, and it was a very good experience. Quite a few clinkers, but you know. I am so grateful to Fox River for the opportunity to play all these years, because it's allowed me to grow that way as well. I have many, many memories of our early days of worship, our first Christmas Eve service, many different guest speakers, worship bands. Our daughter Emma was baptized in the movie theater. What a story that is. And a little side story on that, when Carolyn and I were deciding to join this church, she was pregnant with them. And we thought, how cool is this going to be that we're going to join this church, and for sure we're going to have the first child born into this congregation. What an honor. Can you see that down on the roster? So she was due in July. I think we went to a meeting at the Zeisler's house in April, and we met Erica Zeisler, who was pregnant and due in May. And then we met Gina Bagos. Hi Gina, nice to meet you. I see you're pregnant. When are you due? April. So that didn't work out, but what do you do? So, a lot of great memories. I have to say that when we broke ground here, which this shows, it was a very happy moment, but there was a very small part of me that was sad to leave the theater. You know, it was a really neat experience. Obviously, a good thing to move on and build and keep growing. It was an incredible experience. The picture in the upper corner really says it all. The back-wrenching moving keyboard in the woods, in a theater, wherever. It didn't matter where we were. That was our church. So is it perfect? No, of course not. Is it warm and caring, nurturing, and spiritually uplifting? Absolutely. And it's so much more than that. I can't believe it's been 10 years. I thank you for this opportunity to share some memories, and God bless Fox River Church. Thank you.